Hi, it's Janine again. I wanted to go over today just migraines and Botox for migraines and TMJ. I get migraines because of my TMJ and also possibly my neck, um, or I just get migraines. I was getting them every day, bad every day. Um, then I would take 4 ibuprofen 3 to 4 times a day. I take Excedrin sometimes during the day. I'm not supposed to have caffeine, so I try to stay away from it. But I'd have to, and I can't take it too late in the day because then I can't sleep very well. So I was taking that. I finally got approved through my doctor. I went to my regular doctor, then I went to a neurologist. They tried all sorts of medications. None of that helped. Therapy didn't help. Those sort of things. So for my migraines, I got Botox approved. I get Botox here along the hairline. I get some quite a bit up in the temporal area. I get it in my masseter. This last time, he there's little muscles right in front here, and those were getting super, super sore. So he put some in there this time um, because my jaw's causing me so much pain because of the um, not only the muscles but in the joint itself. But the Botox really helps with the muscles, um, keeping them loose and from spasming. Because if they go into a spasm, you know how that is. You just, your whole face swells up. This side of my face is already, it's swollen like every day. So I take Advil every day to help with inflammation. I also take a number of other herbal supplements, vitamins, CBD, those sort of things to try to help with the inflammation. So I do all those things for inflammation as well as sometimes some topicals. Um, so I get some Botox here on the top of my head. I get it at the base of my neck. There's 4 or 6 spots back there. We switched that up a little bit this last time, and I get it in my shoulders. So when you get Botox and you try to lean forward, when you have it in certain spots of your neck, sometimes it's hard to hold your head up. So like I had my grandbabies over and I couldn't change their diaper for a while, for a long time, because my neck muscles in the front were handling all the load, and I couldn't lean over to change a diaper in order and hold my head up. I just couldn't do it. I didn't have the muscle strength anywhere. So if you get Botox for migraines and you get them and you have babies, you might want to talk to your doctor about that, because the effects of having to bend over like that. I would have to bend down and do it more straight than leaning over them. So that was some things. It helps with muscular pain. Obviously, Botox is for the muscles, and it helps with muscular pain, but it does not help with joint pain. So any of the pain or nerve pains, that the nerve that go shoot out, and you get all those weird pains, your tongue, the nerve pains in your tongue, or the weird feeling, the fullness or the achiness that you have in the back of your tongue from your TMJ. That does not go away, and it doesn't help that stuff that's right in that joint. If it's not going to help, I have my discs are displaced. It's not going to help with that. It's not going to help with any of those, but it does make life so much more bearable. I can't I can't function without getting my Botox every 3 months. I get it every 3 months on the dot. It's like, okay, That last 2 weeks before my appointment, I start getting migraines. I start getting daily headaches. I'll get a migraine or two a week. And typically, it's just about one migraine a week, but I'm taking a lot more ibuprofen and doing a lot more preventative at that time. Those 2 weeks prior, I don't work any overtime. I sit at a desk, so it makes it a little easier. But by the end of the day, I just can't focus on the screen. It's just hard to sit there and focus and concentrate and hold my head up and not have something to hold my head up, because also all that is a lot of tension on your jaw too, which then causes more headaches. So with your TMJ, if you have muscular TMJ, the Botox might very well help, having some done in these muscles. Some people find that it works. Some people find that it doesn't. It's something you can try. So there's some other things that having it done in your muscle, in your jaw, there's studies that show that it causes bone loss or deterioration or whatever, in your jaw bone and in your teeth. So that's also a consideration. I have very good teeth as far as structurally. My teeth are very good. They're all mine. I've got quite a few cavities, or had cavities when I was a kid, but they're all mine. They're all in pretty good shape. I don't have any crowns or anything like that. So I like to keep my teeth nice, and I don't want them being affected by the Botox. So hopefully by having the joint surgery, I can eventually get off of the Botox, at least in my jaw, if not anything else, at least in my jaw. Botox also can create hair loss. So I do get it here in my temples. I have got such thick hair that right now, I mean, it doesn't look that bad because it's kind of flattened down. I straightened it out, but I have very, very thick hair. So here and up along the hairline, and probably the one that concerns me the most is the top of my head, because I don't want to be bald at the very, very top. But I find that helps a lot. People with very thick hair, y'all know that you get, sometimes when put your hair up or put it in a ponytail. When my hair was longer, I put it in a ponytail, and stuff like that, that it sometimes will hurt or give you a headache. I would get a headache in like 10 minutes, if that. I could stand putting it up to wash my face or whatever, but beyond that, I couldn't stand. With the Botox, I'm able to, even with my hair shorter, pin it up right here, or do some other things, and it doesn't give me a headache. So those are for my thick hair people. But if you have very thin hair, you already have hair loss, having something like that in those areas might be a concern for you. The condition that I was in, and thinking about it now, we talked about that. In fact, I just got my Botox a couple days ago, and we talked about it. And I said, I don't care if my hair goes. I don't care if it stops growing. I don't care if I get bald spots. There, they've got wigs. I can't stand the pain. The pain difference was great. I wouldn't be able to survive daily anymore. It was that bad where I was just miserable. I finally feel like I got my life back as far as being able to do things, go out and not. I still carry my migraine medicine with me everywhere. I still have Advil with me everywhere. I still get headaches almost daily. I do take ibuprofen every day, so it keeps it at a very minimum. But I still get some pain. It's just not that debilitating pain that I would get before. So those are some things to think about when you have Botox. Also, at some point, it could just stop working. That's scary for me, that it just stops working. I can't even think about that right now. But that is something that is something that might happen. Some people don't like the feeling of getting Botox. See, right now, I can still raise my eyebrows. See, I still got a few days before I'm totally frozen. But it does, it feels heavy. For us ladies, when you go to put your mascara on and you can't raise your eyebrows, you start hitting here. You try to get that and you start hitting, because you can't hold your. So sometimes I actually have to go like this to put on makeup and put on my mascara and tilt my head way back, because otherwise it can get it'll get a little messy there. A little messy. A tip on that though, that wait until your mascara, when you get a little smudge or something, wait till it dries and then get it off. Makes it a lot easier, with a Q-tip to get it off after it's already dried. So if you didn't know that, a little makeup tip. So that was about it on the Botox. If you have any other questions, please comment, and I'll answer what I can. But you guys have a good day, and hopefully I will have a good day too. And migraine free, headache free, as of today, right now. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Thanks. Bye.